Hey guys, it's Skazit Hamid right here. So in this video, I'm going to tell you, I would like to give you some tips that how to speak clearly and fluently in English. Like I've noticed some people, whenever they speak, they sound like that. They are very desperate. I can say that they speak desperately with people. Like, hey, would you like to speak with me? Hi, I'm blah blah blah. I'm from that. I'm from that. So there are some mistakes that you made or some people's make that I would like to know, that clarify, and I would like to tell you that how to avoid these mistakes. Well, you want to be an advanced speaker or want to be a good speaker. So let's just start the main theme of the video. So first of all, you have to speak naturally. Now you might ask me that what is the meaning of speak naturally? Like there are multifarious people who has been influenced by accent, and now probably you have a decent accent like British accent or American accent. That's a different thing, but at least you have to sound natural, that you're not pretending to be a British person, or nor you're trying to be an American person. There's no problem to be an American, Canadian, Australian, or British peoples. But the matter of fact is that when you were speaking and we or other person can able to catchy your accent, that this person or this gentleman is just trying to mimic that accent, but consequently he has been failed to sound like a natural British or American accent or American people. So you have to be a natural person or authentic person who will sound authentically, otherwise you will be an object of derisive. So if you want to be an object of derisive, then you can sound like that kind of fake, because you know that when you sound, you have the knowledge, you have that consciousness that whether still I'm sounding like a genuine British person or genuine American or no, or still I'm sounding like my own accent, the deep accent, Arabic accent, something like that. People have a different, that conception about this accent. They're trying to involve themselves in a kind of different kind of argument with people. So I would like to say that accent is really doesn't matter unless you have a rudimentary conception of this language. So trying to be natural. And now the second tip that I would like to give you, that is never run for action. That rather than running for action, you should take care of the pronunciation. Like you should prepare your words, your vocabularies through the pronunciation. That what if you can able to pronounce a word accurately or properly, and at that time action won't make you a good speaker. It can able to outrage your previous records. Now you might ask that what is the outrage and previous record you have mentioned here. Outrage means that exceed something that you have already done, something like that. Like I've seen numerous people from non-native country. They're always trying to make a confrontation among their people, among their community. So you have to avoid these things, because you know that having a decent accent or emphasize doesn't make you accountable to make you a good speaker unless you have a rudimentary conception, or unless you can able to amalgamate some decisive segments of speaking English. So this is the that was the two tips for me in this video. So I would like to highlight the two tips again, that never run for accent unless you have a rudimentary conception of English. Now second tips is that pronunciation. You have to that acknowledge, or you have to be conscious of how to pronounce a word clearly like a British or American person. And now more importantly, in Britain they probably pronounce a word differently, or in America, in USA, probably they pronounce a word differently. Like now a city, in the USA they pronounce city. So that could be different. You have to pronounce a word cautiously.